Welcome back here to Action Indoor Sports Toowoomba, where we've got the ladies A-grade game, the Toowoomba Dragons versus the Toombul Tigers. I'm Brenton Bryan. Unfortunately for you, I'm the commentator for this ladies game, and I'll have Reece Dearness joining me very shortly. Got a couple of team lineups here. I'll just run through those for you. We've got the Toowoomba Dragons, Peter Donovan, Ella Harvey, Katie Ackworth, Jasmine Lewis, Talia Hess, Charlotte Lee, Nicolene Snyman and Eloise McKenzie. And for the Toombul Tigers tonight, we've got Alex Weeks, Shelley Threlfall, Tracy Williamson, Caitlin Harris, Holly Beckton, Elise Hart, Stacey Rockcliffe and Blaine Gibbs. So this is the Indigenous round. We've got the fantastic Indigenous shirts tonight by Hip Pocket Workwear, who've done a fantastic job supporting the Indigenous round for both the men's and the ladies. And I've now got Reece Dearness joining me for the first time this evening. Good evening, Reece.
Hello, Brenton.
How did you enjoy the men's game? We just finished talking about the men's game in the previous round. How'd you think that went?
Look, it was obviously good to have a win for Toombul. It was a tough slog out there. I thought 60 was always going to be tough to get. It's pretty hard to bat at Toowoomba, so lots doing out there, and Toowoomba bowled really well. And they bowled to a plan and they executed. So credit to the boys. They stuck to their guns and respected the bowlers, and we got a win out of it. So
yeah, good game all round. I thought it was with a score of in the 60s there, it could easily be a one-way traffic. But I thought the Dragons fought really well, and I'm not too sure what to expect here. I have to admit I haven't seen a lot of these girls play, so I'm not gonna lie. But I'm looking forward to another good game. I know Toowoomba and Toombul have got a great rivalry in the men's, and I'm sure that continues on in the women's. So hopefully we see a really good game here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I haven't seen a lot of these young girls out here play a bit of cricket, so should be a good game though. Like you said, Toowoomba and Toombul have a good rivalry, and Toombul batting first, so looking to put some runs on the board and put some pressure on Toowoomba chasing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, looking back to the men's game, I was sort of talking at the start of that game about a score, and I sort of think that 20 a pair. I feel like 20 a pair on these courts up here in Toowoomba. Get that 80 runs, 80 plus. If you can get around that mark, I feel like that's a score that a team can really sort of come out and defend. So I'd like to think that the Toombul girls will want that, and I'd like to think the Toowoomba girls will try and restrict them to as little as they possibly can.
And away we go, ball one.
It's a good start. It's a half chance. A little bit of half appeal there, but not out.
It's what you dream of as a bowler, getting a wicket first ball coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good start. Left-handed.
We've got Shelley on strike.
Shelley. Oh, well struck. Good shot and really good fielding. Just got the hand out there to stop it. So
Shelley drives really well, so that was in the slot for her, and she would have liked that first ball.
Yeah, good start. A bit wider. So that's hit the... Oh, there we go. Out.
Miscommunication and run out at keeper's end.
Yeah, yes, no call. A couple of steps out and then really good fielding in the corner there, so great out. Some good fielding in the corner. That's what we like to see. Nice and sharp, so good pressure from the Dragons to start this game.
Probably got away with one a little bit there, bit of a half tracker and a bit wider, but...
Yeah, well bowled. Another half chance here. No.
There's that miscommunication creeping in again.
Yeah, you got Bruce Arrold coaching the Toombul girls, so he'll be on the sideline barking instructions, as I'm sure, as he always does, letting them know where they need to work.
There's that drive she likes.
Yeah, can't bowl there, full toss on the legs, and she's dispatched that really well for a 4. So last ball of the first over, 3 runs, so pretty good over to start. Oh, good shot.
Oh, that's out.
Direct hit.
That's good fielding by Peter Donovan.
Wow, what a great bit of fielding.
Got to run hard on these Toowoomba courts. They bring the field in no matter what. So
that's a great bit of fielding. Half chance there and direct hit and yeah, out. So awesome start by the Dragons. -2 to start the first over. So
as you know, Brenton, direct hits are probably definitely a lot closer than they're not. So
absolutely. The second bowler now for the Toowoomba Dragons to come in and bowl. That's well played. Good shot. Down
nice
up.
soft hands.
Yeah. There we go. Well bowled. Did a little bit that one.
She worked out in the corner. Possibly a single there, but safe call.
Great bowling. Good shot. Just played through it. You're right. She doesn't mind hitting the ball.
No, she likes hitting it in that V.
Net.
So
yeah, absolutely.
Probably playing that on the up a little bit, but well controlled.
Yeah, good contact though. Good contact through the field. So 3 runs scored. A little bit shorter there. Oh, wide.
Called a wide. Probably the correct call.
Yeah, I think he's probably in a better position. So we probably can't call that.
Go on the other side this time, leg side.
Leg side. A couple of freebies there.
Probably needs to get a dot in this last one, finish the over off.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's well bowled.
Stump to stump.
Yeah, thought that one was going to sneak through, but a little bit of bat on it, and 1 run scored.
So 8 off the first 2 overs. Slow start, but it's just about momentum and building pressure.
Good over from Nicolene there. Nicolene Snyman, and who have we got here?
We got Eloise bowling this 3rd over.
Eloise, excellent. 3rd over.
Oh, she's chased the wide one there, but she got it away. Toombul are creating a lot of pressure here, Brenton. They're bowling not too bad.
Absolutely. Those two wickets in that first over really sort of set the Tigers back a little bit. Chased that one out wide, got away with it. Got a wide out of it, but yeah, not bad bowling out there. But yeah, I think those 2 wickets early really set the Tigers on the back foot, and they've sort of struggled a little bit hard. There's been a few freebies as far as wides have gone.
Yeah.
But still, they're only 10 runs in the 3rd over, so it's another wide one there.
I don't mind that plan out to Shelley, though. She obviously likes to drive. Yeah, see what she's got out wide and make her work for runs out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how we bowl to the right-handed batter. Yeah, well bowled. Half chance, no. Good communication. No run. Good hands at the top there.
Caitlin Harris on strike, just looking to turn the strike over for Shelley.
Ella Harvey at the top stumps there, fielding really well. But good hands up there by the look of it.
2 really good balls on the money, making her play. So 3rd ball now.
Letting the teammates know it's 3rd ball, so yelling out to them. Half chance here. Peter Donovan in the front court there, getting the team going. What can Toowoomba do here? Here it is.
She's bunted it.
That's out.
That's out.
No.
Oh. That's a tight call. Let's have a look on the replay. I think that's out, Brenton.
Let's have a look at the replay here and see if we can see it. The replay coming in. It did look out with the naked eye, but
she's bunted it to sweeper.
Have around, have a look.
That's out. I think that's out.
It does look maybe a lot closer than what happened, but anyway.
Good
adjudicated, not out. It looks like Peter Donovan's going to bowl the final over to this pair. So I think Toowoomba will be relatively happy with that. 3 overs down, 13 runs. That's a pretty good start. Brady Clues just walking past, looking absolutely fantastic.
I definitely think you're right, though. Shelley's probably the best bat out of this Toombul side that I'm aware of. So
yeah, good pace there from Peter. A little bit wide. She probably won't be happy with the width there, but yeah, good pace.
This pair will look to get 20 plus after this over. So a couple of dots from Peter will just create a lot of pressure for the next pair coming in. So
yeah, and I think the same. I think the same applies for the men, for what we said for the men's game. 20 a pair, 80 runs is going to be a difficult score to chase. So I'm sure that's really well bowled. It's really tight lines there from Peter Donovan, real experienced campaigner. He's coming back from Opens Nationals from a successful ladies team that's won 4 nationals in a row, and I'm pretty sure she's been part of most, if not all of those. So very experienced campaigner, and she'll be looking to get the Dragons off on the front foot here, maybe get a wicket in this over. Oh, well bowled.
That's really good bowling to Shelley. Now, third ball, Brenton. Will she look to bowl the same ball, or you're trying to bowl something different? And
look, I think so. I think the line of those first 2 balls has been really good, so I'd like to see her sort of keep this one in the same area. Leg stump line, don't let her free her arms.
She's done exactly that.
Really good. Oh,
chance.
There's a chance.
Bit of a fumble.
Really well bowled.
Good execution.
Can't do more than that. She's bowled the ball in a perfect area, hit it to the fielder. Unfortunately, couldn't grab it cleanly. And unfortunately, no wicket, but fantastic bowling. Good pressure. Still a lot of pressure here on this pair. 1 wicket will really put the Dragons on top here. Wider one.
Wide ball.
A little bit wide.
She's looked to try and swing that one a little bit of an out swinger.
Yeah, good swing. I wouldn't mind being able to swing the ball like that. So it's just gone a little bit too far. But,
you're just happy getting on the pitch, aren't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Reece. I wasn't going to go that far, but you've gone there. So, yeah, thanks very much.
The other way.
Wow.
It's gone the other way.
Well bowled. That's got to be off the body. No, it's adjudicated
off the hand.
Righto. Okay, off the hand.
Unlucky to get away with the 2 with a ball like that.
Last
wicket
ball.
here makes it interesting to finish off.
Yeah, absolutely. Last ball and change of direction now for Peter, bowling around the wicket. Last ball to Shelley. Let's see what she can produce here.
That's well bowled.
Tuck around the corner.
Cheeky little one.
That's okay. Nice little one. That's the first pair done. 21 runs for the Dragons. What do you reckon, Reece?
I think both teams will be pretty happy with that. Probably Toombul maybe wanted probably 25 out of that pair, but I think Toombul will definitely be happy with that.
Yeah, I think so. I think from the Dragons' point of view, Shelley is a pretty destructive batter, so if the ball is up, she will put it away, and she did show that a couple of times.
Yeah.
So I think restricting to 21 is probably not a bad effort from the Dragons.
Yeah, Dragons brought it back really well, brought their length back to her really well, and probably recognised that. So
yeah.
Second pair, we got Elise Hart and Holly Beckton coming in. So
yeah, and just on the replay here, just showing some of those early wickets. Direct hit there from Peter Donovan. So yeah, some really good fielding early on from the Dragons, and if they can repeat that in this second pair, put a bit of pressure on this pair, let's see what happens. There we go. Talia Hess to bowl the 5th over. Oh, half chance there. Half chance there, yeah, a bit of in-swing as well. So good start. 2 runs for the Tigers. Yeah, well bowled. Another pull shot.
Whipping around for 2.
I think if she's going to continue bowling that line, maybe they might consider putting 2 on leg.
And Peter's just thinking the same thing. So
yep, good captaincy, Peter. That's really good. Just to at least put the doubt in the batter's mind, just so they're not taking that easy run. So 2 easy runs. If we continue to bowl that line, then maybe we sort of create some chances for a wicket there.
And then you might get that miscommunication as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's good. That's well played and well bowled. So good start from both teams here. Dragons will be looking for a wicket early, try and repeat what they did in the first pair. Half forward,
hit hard.
Driven well.
Good shot.
Oh, well bowled. Good in-swing.
Good in-swinger there.
Yeah,
she's
really
called it through. Oh.
Tell you what, it's good fielding up the front there. Good arm.
At the end of the day, I guess you got to put pressure on the fielder. So if you're going to do those ones, take those half chances and see if they can execute the outs.
Absolutely. A little bit of confusion with the calling there, but no harm done. Oh, well bowled. Well bowled. Good over. Really
9 off the first over. 2 will be happy with that. So
yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, it probably didn't deserve to go for 9. It was probably a better over than that.
But, yeah, that's right.
But, you know, a couple of half chances. So if Toowoomba can convert 1 or 2 of those in this second over, then all of a sudden there's a bit more pressure on this second pair, and they're struggling to get their runs. So see what Toowoomba can do here.
So we got Ella Harvey coming on the bowl.
Yeah. It looks like from what I just saw from the warm-up, Ella might
Maybe
be
some
a leg
leggies.
spin. Yeah, maybe a bit of spin now, so that's not a bad option.
You don't see a lot of spin in the ladies' game, so it's be good to see what she's got here.
Yeah, absolutely. I know she's been around for a little while, Ella, and played some nationals, and
Coming through juniors and stuff.
Yeah, forgive me for not knowing exactly what grade, but I'm pretty certain it is in the juniors.
Oh, that's a good kill.
Really well bowled. Really well bowled.
She's got a little interesting action just looking at that.
Yeah, bit of a loopy action, isn't it?
But
yeah, a little bit of spin there. A little bit of look at the commentators there, Reece, as she came back. Did you see that? Maybe she's sort of letting us know that she's pretty confident about getting a wicket here on third ball. So let's hope that happens for her. Well bowled. Yep, created a half chance. Well played. So yeah, very good. Very good. You'd be happy with that. Keep the pressure on the bowlers. I like this. This is going to be good. I've got a feeling there might be a wicket coming here for Toowoomba.
Good to see some young girls giving the spin a bit of a go as well.
You don't see a lot of it, do you? So it's actually great. A bit fuller there, but still hard to get away. Half chance. Here we go.
Out. Oh.
No, not out. Oh.
Dove to make her ground.
Yeah, and it just got back.
Oh, I reckon that's tight.
Ella just talking to herself there, just sort of telling herself to get through her action. And she knows she sort of left that one a little bit in the air and didn't quite go through her action, and it was a full toss. So let's see, she knows where she went wrong, so let's see how she rectifies it this ball. There we go. Oh, that's called not out. So
it's a tight run.
Close. Here we go. Oh yeah, maybe that was a good call there. Got a little bit confused there because she collided with the fielder, but it looks like her bat was on the other side there, so quite close. Good bowling, just ones.
She can get one to grip and turn here, hit the deck.
Yeah, well bowled.
That's what you want. Was that a cheeky little wrong in, maybe?
I have to admit she was in my way, so I didn't see which way it turned, but you might have been in a better position.
Looked like it came out of the hand a bit differently, so see what she's got to finish the over.
It's been a great over so far. She really deserves a wicket. Dragons would love to see her pick up a wicket here. It's well bowled.
Oh.
Confusion.
Well run in the end.
Done well. Yeah, good call. Oh, that's a good over. I like that.
3 runs off the over without a wickets.
Yeah, fantastic. Really good. Very handy over for the Dragons, just what they needed. So the pressure's kind of on the Toombul batters here. They've got 2 overs to go, 12 runs off 2. So a big over here. If they can capitalise on the pressure that's just been created by Ella, hopefully they can put a little bit more pressure on here, take a wicket, and then all of a sudden Dragons are in a really good position for this second pair.
Got Charlotte Lee coming on to bowl in the 7th over.
Yeah, let's see what Charlotte can do here. Follow up a great over there from Ella.
Couple of dots and created third ball, bit of pressure. She's snuck inside the line there.
So third ball opportunity, is that right?
I don't believe so.
They did get a run off the last ball, yeah. It's good to see a lot of young girls here, Reece. There seems to be a lot of the younger girls playing in this A-grade competition, which is fantastic.
Or she's looked to drive that. She's called no.
She's driven it. And no scored. No
Interesting
runs.
call.
Yeah, okay.
Puts them on third ball now, so that's it. The risk you take on those ones.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, third ball opportunity. Holly Beckton on strike. What can she do here? Third ball. Misses it.
It's called a wide. And he's taking the stumps.
It's gone out of her crease. So, yeah, unfortunately, it was called a wide, but I guess she didn't probably pick that up in time.
Might not have heard it. You're right.
Yeah, it took a step out and unfortunately got stumped for her, but the Dragons get their wicket. So
it's a handy wicket.
Talking about. Yep. Absolutely. I wouldn't mind it if they closed that door out there. It's quite chilly, isn't it?
Yes, it's very cold up in Toowoomba, so
very cold out there for the players as well. It's pretty cold sitting here. But well done from the Dragons. Got their wicket, so can they turn it into 2?
Outside edge. Snuck through for a 2.
Yeah, 2 runs scored, so negotiated pretty well.
Toowoomba will be pretty happy at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I think so. 12 runs after 2 and pegged this pair back quite well.
Well, she's
good fielding,
well.
good fielding.
Straight to the receiver.
Very good.
So I believe Toombul were going pretty well this season. So as I said, the Dragons will be pretty happy with how they're going so far.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not too sure where both teams are sitting on the table, and it probably is my duty as a commentator to know that, but apologies for not knowing that, but I do know that this is actually a very good game, so I guess we'll just focus on that, and hopefully the listeners out there know what the situation is. Yeah, know more than we do about the table.
I think I was speaking to Peter earlier, and I think they might have to win this game to make finals, so...
Okay, there you go. So
don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but...
Okay.
Hopefully a little bit of inside information is correct.
Yes, indeed. All right. Katie Ackworth is to bowl the fourth over to this pair, the keeper.
Driven well on the onside.
Yeah, well played, good shot. Played with good intent. That one a little bit fuller.
If Toombul can sneak to 20 after this over, they'll be very happy after that comeback.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I think, as I said before, I think if they can get to the 80 mark, they'll be pretty happy with that. So Toowoomba slightly ahead at this stage, but as you say, if they can sneak their way to 20, the Tigers, they'll be pretty happy with that. And Toowoomba might feel a little bit like they've let it go a little bit, but now, 1 wicket for the Dragons, and I think they've got themselves into a really good position.
See what Katie's got to finish the over. Half chance.
No, didn't quite get there. So well played. Good delivery and well played. Three balls to go in this pair.
That's pretty well bowled. Half chance. Couldn't complete the play.
It's a wayward throw there. I think if that throw was on target, maybe it would have been a tough decision for the umpire.
We talk about the 1%ers in service in indoor cricket and how crucial they are, and that was a good opportunity for that one.
Yeah, good example of it there, Ish, you're right. Well bowled. Good. No. Chance for an extra run there, but cleaned up nicely by Ella Harvey at the back.
Dotto one to finish. I think Toowoomba would be pretty happy with that. So
yeah, I think so. They can strip this wicket. I think they'd love a wicket here.
It's up. Chance.
Half chance. Oh,
and at home.
2 runs scored. So I don't know. I'm thinking we're at par right now.
I think par maybe slightly under.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 39 after 2 pairs, another 39. We're close to that 80 mark. I feel like we're kind of at par at the moment. I don't think either team will be terribly disappointed as to where they're at.
Yeah, correct.
Big pair here, I think. This is probably going to set up the game for either team here. Toowoomba has a really good pair here, bowling, and sort of restricts this pair to not many. Puts them in the box seat to keep Toombul well under that 80 mark. And if Toombul sort of gets 20 plus, it sort of puts them in the box seat to get 80 plus. So really big pair here, I think.
Definitely would have to agree there. I think third pair is such a crucial pair to bat, really, in tough situations.
Yeah. A little bit of a consultation there between Peter Donovan and Ella Harvey, so maybe they got a little bit of a plan. Maybe they're concocting a little bit of a plan here to make it difficult for the batters.
So it looks like we got Tracy on strike and we got Gemma. Run out chance.
Bad communication. And there we go.
You've seen a lot of cricket, Brenton. How crucial is communication when you're batting out?
It's so crucial, and unfortunately there, I guess, the batters played a really good shot, called no, the non-strikers overcommitted, and unfortunately put him in a position. Hesitation from the batter, and both of them standing at the same end, and that's never a good recipe. Well done from Toowoomba to turn that into an out. So, and
it's probably the striker's call there as well.
Yeah, I think she hesitated, and the non-striker was standing next to her. So I guess when you look at it that way, she probably had no choice but to try and make the run, and there was no chance. So good start for the Dragons. That's exactly what they wanted. Put a bit of pressure on this pair. Yeah, absolutely. It's well bowled.
Well, she's had a crack at that one.
Yeah, hit it well. Oh. Yeah, by the look of it, you don't want to be bowling short and allowing it a freer arms, because she hit that quite well. So I think tightening up that line a little bit.
Tracy definitely does like on the back, so nice and tight.
Yeah, no, it's well bowled. Half chance hit. Oh, we were out there. Good fielding, got into a great position.
Stutter again by Gemma, so...
Yeah, just got into a great position there in the field, and direct hit was out by a long way. So, yeah, a little bit of miscommunication maybe from the fielders there just to make it a little bit easier for the receiver, but...
she's had to go again.
Oh, here we go.
Miscommunication out.
Oh, that's a little bit unlucky. It's not a bad shot, and it's hit the fielder's foot, gone straight back to the fielder on the other side of the pitch, and just an easy run out. So
definitely a little bit unlucky, but...
Reese, is definitely, you've been looked after here, mate. You've just had dinner delivered, home delivered.
Chicken burger delivered.
Chicken burger and chips delivered, and I'm not going to lie to you, I may steal a chip. But the viewers don't need to know that. And that's some really great fielding out there. Off the foot, a bit unlucky for the batters, and another wicket for the Dragons. So a little bit of hesitation now in the calls. So this could be very interesting. I think this pair is going to tell a lot. And really good start for the Dragons. -4 off the first over, and they're right on top now.
You're right, though, and it could be an interesting pair, whether they batted together before or just not sure on their calling. So
yeah, good point.
Hopefully
mate.
They can get that right the next 3 overs.
Yeah, and that's a good point, mate. I mean, if they haven't batted together before, you know, that often is a very difficult thing to get used to a new partner. So, you know, maybe they'll get that right first over down, get that right now and sort of get their 20 and try and get Toombul back on track. But the Dragons have come out firing in the third pair, and they're right on top here. Oh, big shot, and how right you were. Slightly short, and just leaned back and really slapped that to the back net. Great
Doesn't
shot.
want to have a swing, does she?
Yeah, I don't think you want to be bowling out there to her too often, because that was hit to the back net with some authority. Oh, and a great follow-up. Really good down-up shot there. Don't have to worry about those. There's no miscommunication when you play shots like that.
That's right. You just put your head down and run through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So good response from the Tigers. They've responded straight away, so let's see if they can maintain that.
Oh, she wants a piece of that one as well. Yeah. Looks like she's not going to die wondering. So
yeah, maybe she's decided that's it. I'm not gonna dab it around anymore. If they throw it up, I'm gonna have a crack at it and see what I can do. So far so good.
Probably not a bad method to put a bit of pressure on the back on the Toombul bowlers. So
yeah, well bowled. Good response. Really good response.
They get it wrong.
Driven to the back net. And no run.
Puts them on third ball now.
So yeah, 2 good deliveries. So good cricket all round here. Good start to the over by the Tigers with the bat, and a good response with the ball. So third ball opportunity. Score must change.
Oh, she's hit that well.
Good touch by Peter Donovan, and it's out.
Oh, he's given it.
Unbelievable. What a touch in the front court. How
I
good.
reckon that one's pretty tight.
I couldn't really see where the batter was down that end, but the umpire's given it out and is in a much better position than we are, so it's very hard for us to call. Maybe we can pick it up on the replay to have a closer look, but it is down the other end. So
good fielding by Peter.
Look here.
And then to finish the play,
right.
Oh, that probably is out.
I think that is out, yeah.
Probably a good call, actually.
Umpire's in a great position, so really good call there. Great fielding by the Toowoomba Dragons. What an over. Hit to the back net to start with. Great down up 2 second. 2 dot balls, third ball opportunity. Great touch in the front court by Peter Donovan, the experienced campaigner, and out for the Dragons. So, wow, this over's had everything.
Oh, that was close.
Over had everything, sorry. So
that was very well bowled.
Yeah, so start of the 11th over. Toombul Tigers on 0. So back to them. What can they do? Chance. Miscommunication again. Chance at the keeper's end. No.
Chance at both ends, really.
Yeah, this pair's really struggling with their calling. So
it looks like Tracy isn't even backing up, so maybe she needs to back up a little bit and just someone's got to be the dominant caller. So
yeah, there's a little bit of yes/no happening out there. So it is creating a lot of opportunity for the Dragons, and they're taking advantage of it at the moment. Good shot. And the great Lyle Teskey just walking past and saying hello. So would have loved to have been out there tonight playing, but come off an injury out of Nationals, and he's here supporting the Toowoomba Dragons ladies tonight. Oh, another half chance. Well,
it's brought a little bit of excitement to the game, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
This sort of batting. So
you can just see it, isn't it? Excitement. Ball's hitting the back net. Good down-up shots. Great fielding.
Brings everyone into the game.
Absolutely. Dragons have really lit up this game.
That's well bowled.
Another great delivery. Fantastic bowling.
It's good. Is that over?
Got a third ball opportunity. What are they doing? No. Could have snuck a run there, but they thought that was over. It wasn't over.
Thought it was over.
One ball to go. So last ball, third ball. 2 runs, Reece. A wicket here.
Makes
Takes the Toombul Tigers into the negative. What are we going to see? What have we got?
Bunt and run.
Yeah. Not a bad ploy. Not a bad ploy. Really good bowling. What a great over. Really good from the Dragons. 3 runs after 3 overs from this pair from Toombul. And the Dragons are right on top here. Yeah, fantastic last 2 overs from the Dragons.
We've got Katie Ackworth to finish this pair off.
Her over in the her first over to the last over, I think, to the last pair was a good over too. So they'll be really looking to take advantage here. I think a little bit of advice to the Toombul batters from the sideline, and I think it'll be a case of let's try and consolidate here, get as many runs as we can, and give the last pair an opportunity to get close to that 80 mark that we spoke about. So, she's hit it straight into her partner. It's gone down. There's a half chance. Have we called dead ball? No, I don't know. Not sure what's
probably
happening there.
Good sportsmanship from Toombul there, not trying to go for the run out because she went down.
Yeah,
so.
she's been ball's been struck quite well, straight into the
her
batter.
partner.
I think that's hit her in the leg, in the top of the leg, or thereabouts, and anywhere around that area is quite painful to be hit. But she's certainly got back up, got back into her ground. Looks like she's shaking the leg out now, so it doesn't look like there's been
definitely
too much damage.
Definitely doesn't tickle, does it, that ball? So you get flush on the body.
The temperature's down to negative 300 like it is here tonight at Toombul, or at least it feels that way. Certainly doesn't feel very, very nice getting hit by the ball. So second ball to this pair.
It's well bowled. Well bowled.
Bunted into the 3 net. Well bowled, but well played. So 3 runs. Building the
I definitely think it's advantage Toombul at the moment. They've got 4 balls to go in this last over.
Absolutely. And a wicket this over would just make it so much better for the Dragons. Hit to the back. No, well fielded. Good receiving there. Not a good sign when you're getting a sore shoulder from holding a microphone, so I need to go out and do some stretches.
Half chance.
Wasn't taken cleanly.
Couldn't finish the play.
Wasn't taken cleanly, but I reckon a clean take there and the stumps being taken, and I reckon we would have had another wicket. But wasn't to be, so Toombul's slowly building, slowly trying to get themselves out of trouble. 2 balls left to this pair. Can the Dragons take 1 more wicket? Yeah,
she snuck that inside the line there.
Well bowled, dot ball. So again, advantage Dragons. 1 ball to go this pair. I think the Dragons will be extremely happy with this third pair. A wicket to finish would just put some icing on the cake. Good comment.
She's going big.
Half chance.
She got away with it.
It's got a chance to free her arms.
And let's go again.
Got a really good piece of that. 4 runs scored. I still think Toowoomba will be pretty happy with that, Reece.
I think so. Tracy looked like a very dangerous batsman there, so a couple of wickets at crucial moments.
Absolutely. Just
puts the pressure on this last pair coming in with Stacey Rockcliffe and Wayne Gidds coming in last. Pretty strong pair.
Yep.
Both play at national level.
Yep. I think the Tigers will be looking for them to try and get at least 20 and maybe 25 to 30 to try and get that score up to that 80 mark that we spoke about.
And I think they have to do that as well.
Yeah, but
put some pressure on Toombul to chase this.
And as we saw in the first game, I think I was sort of looking for that type of score in the men's game. And the score ended up being 60 odd, and it was relatively competitive. But, the score around 80, I think, is really the mark. So I feel like if this pair can sort of get their 25-30 and get the score to 80, that they've really given themselves a chance to defend. But in saying that, the Dragons, if they continue to bowl the way they did in that pair, then it might be very difficult for this last pair for Toombul. So very interesting 4 overs coming up here.
We've got Nicolene to come on, bowl the first over to this pair.
Rockcliffe on strike. Oh, great shot. Yep, that's a very good shot. Slightly outside off stump and just waited for it. No, very authoritative down up 2 to start. So that's a really good start.
Good start for these two. Let's see if Blaine can replicate that. And it looks like Alex Weeks is on the sideline tonight, not playing tonight, whether she's injured or just having a rest.
Yeah, not sure. It could be a half chance. No, good call.
Maybe tactical.
Well, it could be a situation of the latter, as we sort of said before. We sort of owned up to the fact that we're not entirely sure of where they're sitting, but perhaps Toombul are in a position where she didn't have to play this evening and give her a chance to have a rest, or perhaps give somebody else an opportunity to show their wares before finals. So half chance. Oh, they're going to take
sneaky
a
little
second.
run. That's good running.
Good call.
Good running.
Good call from Blaine there. She saw an opportunity. No receiver back there. Shot at the stumps, missed the stumps, and there was an easy run there. So good game awareness there. And Alex Weeks there on the sideline agreeing with us, I think. I think she told Blaine that was a really good call. So extra run there. Oh, fantastic shot off the legs.
That's a really good shot.
Down up. A little bit of Reece Dearness about that. A little bit of Reece Dearness about that. Reece can't respond to that, obviously, but yeah, that was a really good shot off the legs.
It looked really good.
Yeah, very good shot. I'm very happy with that shot myself, if I could manage to get one of those.
Oh, she's gone big.
And it's hit the keeper.
Oh, she's got away with that one.
Yeah, hit the keeper in the arm, and she's gone down. A little bit of pain there, I'd say, in the forearm. With a big, healthy edge, so well bowled.
One ball to go.
Looks like we're okay. Everyone's okay. Yeah, another ball outside off.
Oh, it's kept off the net.
Yeah,
well done.
Good fielding.
They can be frustrating sometimes when you hit it well and they get kept off net like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
Good start for these two. 8 off the first over.
Yep, they're building nicely. It's 8 runs. 8 runs that Toombul desperately needed. So really good start to this pair. Ella Harvey's got another over, and she bowled really well, bowling her leg spin, so she's not bowling just yet, so there's still an over from her to come. She'll be pretty hard to get away. She only went for 3 runs in her first over.
You replicate 8 runs for the next 3 overs, you hit 30 as a pair, so 32.
Yeah, good shot, well played.
Always called no ball too high.
Yeah, no ball above the waist, so I think that's a fair call.
He's probably right.
Yeah, looking at the replay there, that's a pretty good call, so... Good decision there. So bonus 2 runs there for the Tigers, so they'll be happy with that.
Oh, she's gone down leg there. Called no ball off the pitch.
Yeah, didn't quite hit the red stuff, so good call from the umpire. Definitely hit the blue. So no ball there, so need to tighten up the line here, and that's a lot better. A really good shot there from Blaine.
That's very well played.
Yeah,
hit the ball hard, and I think that's what you do on these pitches when they're a bit of that uneven bounce. So.
Yeah, absolutely. She saw the ball was short and got herself into a great position and played that shot with some authority, and
that's right.
Really made that look really easy. Great shot. And another one slightly down leg side again.
Radar's gone off a little bit at this stage.
Yeah, first over was a lot better as far as the line. Unfortunately here, probably just trying to bowl that leg stump line, which isn't a bad option. But unfortunately just throwing a few down leg side too far. So let's see what she can do here. That's a much better line. But
that's a great shot.
Really good shot. I believe Stacey might have made the Australian side, right? She's playing in the Australian under-21s coming up.
She made the Australian 21 ladies coming up in the World Cup later on in the year. So
a very capable player. So yeah, you don't really want to be bowling full to her.
I think she led the Queensland girls at Nationals. So
yeah, okay. Captain of the Queensland girls. Yeah, did a great thing. A great job down there and made the Australian side, and yeah, got a full toss there and really dealt with us. So yeah, showing her class, and wow,
I think that momentum swings back to Toombul at this stage. 24 off 2 overs.
Hasn't the momentum changed? Like all of a sudden 24 off 2, and Toombul are looking like they're going to hit that 80 mark quite easily now. Probably be a good time to bowl Ella, and yeah, it looks like Peter is going to bowl her, yeah, and I think Peter might have 1 over left as well. So the 2 really good bowlers to finish. So it'll be a good test here for the Toombul girls. Peter Donovan at the back court here, just rallying the troops, letting the girls know that there's going to be an opportunity coming. So be ready for it. I know Ella's very keen to get a wicket here, so it'll be a good test for the batters here.
Or in short and well played.
Yeah, well played by Blaine. She plays that shot really well, doesn't she? That's
she looks
the second
like she likes
time.
that little pull shot.
Yeah, if it's slightly short, she's going to play that shot, and she plays it well. So good test here for Ella as well.
Be interesting to see if Stacey goes after Ella or not. Come down the track.
And kept that off the net. No, didn't keep it off the net.
Into the net.
Yeah, fumbled into the net. So 2 scored. Yeah, Stacey might have felt like she could hit that to the back net. She did come down the track and get to it, but didn't quite get enough bat on it to hit it down the back, but might have changed her mind and tried to put it to the side net and did get the 2 runs, so well done. Yeah, I think if we're bowling that short to Blaine, it's going to...
You can't do that to Blaine. It's going to be 2 every day.
See a lot of that, aren't we?
Maybe just holding it in that hand, not a bit far back, so...
Yeah, maybe a fuller one to Blaine to see what she does with a fuller one. Obviously, you don't want to bowl too full to Stacey. She's shown that she can hit the back net quite easily, but maybe a fuller one to Blaine. That's well bowled.
And that's well played. Yeah. Got in a position early and played that shot really well.
Yeah, great shot. Great shot. Well, you're right. This is a really strong pair for Toombul, isn't it? Both girls look very, very capable and very comfortable out there, so... Good test for the Dragons here. 32 runs scored already. 2 balls to go in this over the 80 mark. Toombul will feel like they've sort of clawed the game back a little bit here, I think.
That's much better bowled to Blaine.
Yeah, well bowled. A little bit fuller, as we said, and it made it a lot harder for her to rock back and play that shot. So, yeah, really good adjustment there from Ella and really good bowling.
She can pick up a wicket here to finish. Might change the momentum a little bit and put pressure on them for the last over.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, she snuck that in leg side
very
line.
well bowled. 3rd ball. So, yeah, good pressure. Good bowling to finish. 2 dot balls and 3rd ball opportunity. Peter Donovan to bowl the last over. So, yeah, wicket early and all of a sudden maybe that 80 mark is a little bit challenging for the Tigers to hit. So, all to play for here for the Dragons. Good over from Ella.
I think if Toombul come out with a wicket off this over, coming out possibly around the 88 to 90 mark, they'll be pretty happy with that. So
yeah, I would have thought anything over 80, I think they'll be happy with. 3rd ball straight away.
Good start.
Good shot. 2 scored.
She's quite strong on the offside.
Yeah, not a bad ball from Peter. Just keeping her honest, bowling at the off stump, and Rockcliffe up to the task. So good shot, good start. Run there, squeeze into the corner.
Bowling probably a bit wide of the stumps there, whether that's deployed to these 2 or...
Bowling.
See what Peter's got
here. Wicket. She'd love to get a wicket for her team here. Well bowled.
So that's well played.
Well played. That's a really good delivery. You can see Peter there, just a little smile on her face. She knows that was a good delivery. And somehow... Rockcliffe just gets back and plays it for a down up 2. So good cricket all round. Really good bowling.
Probably just slightly short if you're going to be crucial on it, but other than that, pretty good delivery.
Yeah. I'd say Peter would be pretty happy with that ball to most batters, but yeah, Rockcliffe up to the task again. So,
she's driven to 5. That's a good shot.
That's a good shot from Blaine Gibbs. Slightly over pitched. And
didn't think that was the worst ball, but she's dealt with that pretty well. So.
Well, I guess that's the confidence, isn't it? They've batted really well for the first 3 overs. They've got a little bit of confidence up.
Yep.
The ball slightly over pitched, and as you say, it wasn't the worst delivery, but yeah, she really dealt with that and hit it to the back net. So well played by Blaine. So really putting Toombul in the box seat now, racking up that score, and they're above the 90 mark now.
Oh, that's well played.
Another good shot. Well played from this pair.
1 ball to go.
44, what a partnership. 1 ball to go.
It's just changed the game on its head, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Toombul will be really looking to consolidate.
On top going into the last pair. And
absolutely.
Now chasing close to 100 to see what the last ball happens.
Yeah, last ball, dug it in a little bit shorter, and Blaine Gibbs plays that shot again.
Can't bowl there to Blaine.
Easily. And what a finish for the Tigers, 46 to get the score to 96, and I would have been happy with as we said, 25 to 30 to get them up to the 80 mark, but haven't they done well? 96 total score. I think they could put themselves in a position here to have a really good crack at this with the ball.
I think they definitely put themselves in the box seat now, so, but as we know, runs on the board is always hard to chase, so come out and do a job with the ball and see what Toowoomba got to chase.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll be relatively happy with that. Maybe the middle pairs for the Tigers, might be a little bit disappointed with the way that it panned out. But in saying that, with a pair like that coming out last, hitting 46, unbelievable finish. So giving Toombul a really good chance here to win this game, but Toowoomba up to the task. As we look at it now, Reece, 25 a pair, it's not unachievable. It's not a score where you go one pair needs to hit 40. At the end of the day, if each pair can come out and get their 20 to 25, put the last pair in a position to win, anything can happen.
That's right. You talk about bringing it to the last pair and taking it to the last over and then even to the last ball. So that's what Toowoomba are going to do, and just keep building for the last pair. So.
Yep, exactly. And home court advantage. Dragons play here all the time. Toombul have got to come out here, play in unfamiliar territory. They'll certainly be happy with what they put on the board, but Toowoomba come out, get a good start with their first pair, put a little bit of pressure on the bowlers, and then see what happens. So definitely game on here.
As we wait for these guys to change innings and come out and swap over, Brenton, as you would know, obviously you're coach of the men's side coming up with the World Cup. You're looking forward to your first Open Men's World Cup?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a long while coming, with a couple of years of COVID that sort of halted indoor cricket. And it's just been brilliant to get back to national championships this year and be involved and sort of see all the people that are supporting the sport coming back and having the feeling of being at a national championships and, having the honour of being able to represent our country and take a team away to the World Cup in Melbourne in 8 weeks' time. It's absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't be more excited and happy to be involved and finally see that to come about and see whether the Australian teams can go there and continue to assert their dominance on world indoor cricket.
It's probably something you can take for granted sometimes. Like COVID's probably done a little bit of soul searching for some people. Like you're right. It's good back playing nationals and stuff, and the love of the game for a lot of people is what we keep coming back for. So something you can take for granted, and it's something we enjoy coming back to play. So
absolutely, Reece, and I did mention it in the first live stream. Just the people that have supported the sport. We're lucky now. We've got a lot of live streamed indoor cricket coming back for people to view, and it's really great to see all the people that supported the sport and came back to nationals and the national championships, both for the Opens and the juniors, are supported so well. And, just a big thank you to all those people that have stuck by indoor cricket and made it, the sport that it is, and we're going to rebuild.
Right, yep.
And it's been fantastic to be back in the national arena.
Oh, ball one.
Four.
That's the start.
Here we go.
Talia Hess. That's the start you want, chasing nearly 100. So we've got Talia Hess and Nicoline to open up with Stacey Rockcliffe on the first over.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Rockcliffe to bowl the first over, and first ball was a dispatch to the back net. And that one adjudicated, to be fair, but as we said, Dragons come out here and get a good start and get 20 plus first pair, and even 25 plus. They're really putting them in a position where they're in a great position to be able to sort of challenge this score from Toombul. Half chance, not out. Good fielding.
You're right. It's simple cricket sometimes, but obviously it's easier said than done. 25 a pair gets them to the total thereafter. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But obviously 25 against this Toombul side might be tough to do. So
third ball opportunity here. Score must change. Adjudicated fair by the umpire. Called it a run out. So looked a little bit down leg side, but looks like it was inside, and good keeping. Gathered it off the back net, took the bails, and before the batter could get there, and there we go.
The old leave in the tree, they say, when you're a keeper. So she's done well.
Yep, done well. Didn't get down there to glove it cleanly, but gathered off the net quickly and took the bails off in great time, and a wicket. So
well by Stacey, she's brought it back from the first ball. So it's gone wide.
Yep.
Called fair.
Yep, well bowled. A little bit wider. So last ball here from Rockcliffe. over to start with. -1 so far. Playing Gibbs here, just struggling with the bails on the stumps. Can be a bit tricky at times. She's managed to get it there. More bowled, slightly fuller. No call, half chance, but no. Good call.
Good comeback by safety there. -1 off the first over. It's a good start.
Yeah, and a third ball opportunity to start the next over, so pulled it back really well. What about the Indigenous concept, Reece? What are your thoughts on that? I had a bit of a chat about it before. Hip Pocket designing the shirts, and we've got a lot of sponsors that have got behind it. What a fantastic effort from all of our sponsors to get this concept underway. How did you enjoy being part of it tonight?
I think it's a great initiative, mate. Obviously, showing the support of the Indigenous out there and making a little bit of excitement, something different as well for the game. We probably haven't had any of this before in indoor cricket, so something different and something really great to be a part of, and appreciate all the people that are involved and have organised what it is tonight. So
yeah, absolutely. We're talking maybe next year perhaps having an Indigenous round that includes all the centres, and it's a round that all the ladies and men's teams get together and, you know, make it across, you know, multiple centres, and, you know, obviously they won't be live streamed, but what a great initiative, and I'm really pleased that, you know, we were able to be involved with it tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a great concept, and like you say, if you can get it across all the centres and make it an Indigenous round, obviously the NRL is something you could probably work off where they have that Indigenous round, and it makes a different vibe about it all. So
yeah, absolutely.
We can, obviously this is getting your foot in the door and starting it off, but keep pushing it through and see what we can make out of it.
And we're very lucky. We've got a number of Indigenous players that have played the sport and supported the sport of indoor cricket for many, many years. And I know Kieran Gibbs, one in particular, who's had a lot to do with this getting off the ground. And, you know, thanks to Kieran and thanks to, you know, the thought behind this and making it all happen. And we're really pleased that we could be involved with it tonight. The shirts look fantastic. Great effort from Hip Pocket. Workwear, they've done a fantastic job with the shirts, and looking forward to see what they can do in future years for all of the clubs. So back to the cricket.
Shelley coming on to bowl second over.
She's bowled a pretty good over. They've really sort of tied the Toowoomba Dragons down. One ball to go in this over.
Gotten away with a few twos, so see what they can finish off with. Oh, she's bowled
what a delivery.
Hitting top of the leg stump, you can't ask much more than that.
Absolutely,
so.
Leg stump line, just played across the line, and what a delivery, what a finish to the over.
Probably not the start Toowoomba want, but let's see if they can crawl it back a bit and hit that 15 mark and put some runs on the board for the rest of the team.
Yeah, such a promising start. First ball, 4 runs. Back net, I thought, here we go. We're on for
a close game.
We're on for a big score here in the first pair, and then Toombul have just responded so well in the next 2 overs.
As you know, Brenton, cricket's a funny game. There's a long way to go in this game. So.
Yep, it's never over. Absolutely, Reece.
Got Elise Hart on to bowl the second over.
And a bouncy action. Just a little few bounces to start the action, and
strolls in a little bit.
Yeah, good start.
Looks like she's a bit slippery with the ball.
Throwing off the hands there. Not sure how there's any sweat in this weather, but I'm sure there is out there. They're working a lot harder than we are. I don't know if I've mentioned it 100 times yet, but it is quite cold up here in Toowoomba, and it's definitely beanie weather.
You're definitely rugged up with a few layers on, Brenton. So
probably 1 or 2 layers short. I'm not a good exponent of the cold, so yeah, I probably need a couple more layers, but I'm getting by at the moment, mate. Getting by. So 2 runs there. Good shot. Slightly short. Just another pull shot. So well played. Oh, good shot.
That's a good shot. Looks like she's getting a little bit of late swing there. Probably just a little bit too short.
Yeah, just slightly short, and just gave the batter enough time to rock back and play that pull shot. And played it extremely well. So
and if my lip reading is correct, I think she just said to herself it's a bit short. So.
Yep, I'm sure that's exactly what she said. A little bit fuller. Half chance, and it's out.
Good ground coverage by Blaine.
And who would have thought? Got a ball up a little bit. Wasn't as short. Creates a little bit of interest from the batter. Decides that I might just try and hit this one to the back net, and there we go, wicket. So very timely. Just when Toowoomba was starting to get on top, and unfortunately caught. So that should be a no ball.
Called no ball above the waist.
Just hit her on the arm, I think. She's walking off. Hit her on the arm or the leg. Not sure. But anyway, no ball called. So yeah, fair enough.
Probably wouldn't mind a cheeky 2 after a no ball comes here. No ball +2, but
Coach Bruce Arroll just wandering up the sideline there, barking a few instructions out to his players.
He looks to be a bit warm, just in shorts on the sideline there. So
yeah, obviously doesn't feel the cold. Only a couple of layers on. Ridiculous. That's Stacey Rockcliffe.
No, we got Blaine coming on the bowl the last over this pair.
Yeah, sorry, Stacey's coming back to receive. I was going to say it'd be an interesting call, but
leg side to start. Re-bowl over, so
I'm sure they'll take that.
The batters get to re-bowl that if they choose to.
Yeah. Is this how Blaine normally bowls? Do you know? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is off a couple of steps. Yeah.
I want to say she normally comes off a couple more, but looks like that's generally her action.
Okay, so she's not injured or anything? No. This is how she bowls.
I believe not. So
okay. There you go. So a couple of...
Definitely comes off a couple of steps, but see what she's got here. Beats the bat. Missed stumping.
Comes down the track. The umpire waving. Oh, he's waving third ball. Okay, yep. I was wondering what he was waving, but he was waving his hands with a 3.
You think he was waving to you? Is that what was going on?
I wasn't sure. I thought he might have been waving to the not the commentary, but maybe the bar to get a drink or something. But no, he was actually waving the third ball. Anyway.
Well fielded by Tracy on the 3 line there. Stopped to 3, turned it into a 2. So
yeah, well done.
3 balls left.
Well done.
See if Toowoomba can get out.
I certainly wouldn't be able to get my legs in that position to stop a ball. So
that's well played.
Certainly well
played by Chalia.
Stumps, yeah, good shot.
2 balls to go. If they hit 2 twos, they could probably count themselves pretty happy with coming off of that score. So
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, she's got the back
net.
It's got missed for 5.
Oh dear. Straight to Stacey, and I think she'll be very disappointed with that. Just a little fumble and it's gone to the back net. Apologises to her teammates. A few smiles out there. She'll definitely be unhappy with that. So no ball too high.
Running,
chance at the top. Chance at the top.
Can you take it? Got just back.
No, got back in time. So
and we'll take a re-bowl for that one as well for a no ball.
No ball. So all happening. And all of a sudden.
Bit of an exciting finish, isn't it? They nearly got up to 20. So
all of a sudden they're nearly at 20, mate. So doesn't it change quickly? So at the back. And stopped this time by Rockcliffe. Well done.
Couple of fumbles, nearly got through, didn't it?
Yeah, nearly a touch by Gibbs past Rockcliffe, but she did well to stop it. So
17 to finish. They'll be pretty happy with that in the end.
Yeah, I think so. I think they did really well to keep fighting and get to the 17. So not all is lost here. The Dragons come out here. This pair hits 20 plus, gets them up around that 40 plus mark, and all of a sudden we're nearly at par, and we might be in a chance here with the Dragons to come out and chase this.
Looks like we got Tracy Ball in the first over. We got Katie Ackworth facing up.
Big pair here for the Dragons.
Down leg side.
Short. Yeah.
Bit of pace behind that as well.
Yeah, it looked like there was a bit of pace there, but a little bit wayward. So 2 runs to start for the Dragons. Second delivery. Another short one. Yeah, easily played for 2. Good shot.
Good start.
She probably needs to throw the ball up a little bit fuller than that. I think if she's going to bowl that short, it might be a little bit too easy. So let's see what she can do this ball. See if she can adjust. Yeah,
that's well bowled. Well played. Chance.
Half chance.
Out. Direct hit.
Oh, there you go.
That's good fielding by Caitlin Harris.
What a great piece of fielding there.
Picked up and thrown. Quick
Direct
release.
hit, always going to be out. But yeah, the length there. Length was the key. First 2 balls, a little bit short.
Created a half chance. And
totally listened to what I said and threw the ball up a little bit fuller, and all of a sudden the ball a little bit harder to negotiate for the batter. Straight to the fielder, direct hit.
Creates that bit of doubt, doesn't it?
Good cricket. Yeah, absolutely. Really well bowled. Good adjustment.
Bit shorter again.
Yeah.
Easy to play that one up for 2.
Yeah. It's quite tall, so yeah, it needs to be a little bit shorter than that to trouble her if she wants to bowl short. But yeah, well negotiated. So what can we do here? What are we going to get? Full? A little bit fuller?
Another short one gone wide.
Short one, a little bit wide. Half chance, no. A little bit
Probably not where she wanted to put it.
No, not quite.
1 ball to go. And that's well bowled.
Really good.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah, great area, good length, good line, good finish
start.
to the over.
Putting pressure back onto Toowoomba.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 runs scored.
Not panic stages yet for Toowoomba, but they probably need to get a move on a little bit. Keep that scoreboard ticking over. Always tough to assess when you're chasing nearly 100 total.
Yeah,
so
look, the score's still going forward, so that's all they want. 1 or 2 decent overs, and all of a sudden it can change really quickly. So
that's well bowled. Bit of spin on now, so it's good to see. And now we have a third ball.
Yeah, that's great bowling. Great bowling. Third ball opportunity.
She's gone wide.
Half chance.
Oh,
out.
They still got it.
No.
Been given out.
Has it been given out? Has it been given out?
It has been given out.
I wasn't sure about the call from the umpire. Yes, he's given it out. I didn't see a finger go up, but you obviously did.
Yes, he did put his finger up,
He
but it
did?
was for only a second.
Okay, it was a split second. I must have been looking at
There's
the
a bit happening
play.
on here. Let's have a look.
A lot
Bit of
play.
a fumble. She's grabbed it.
There we go.
Oh, she only just got that, didn't
gee.
she?
Just there. Even the Toombul players
The players
weren't
aren't really sure either. So.
totally sure, but yeah, given out. Okay. Good bowling. Good fielding.
Oh,
that's difficult to play. That's fantastic.
bit of turn here for Gemma. So
Yeah, that's difficult to play, isn't it? Good length, good line. Ball darting back into the batter. Really difficult to play. A bit more outside off. Well bowled. Called fair.
puts her on third ball now.
Third ball opportunity.
Third ball now, so score's got to change whether it's a wide or they hit it through for a single.
What have we got here?
She's gone wide again. Beaten. Oh.
Third ball opportunity.
And obviously out.
Has dead set been tripping over everything and has tripped over the camera.
Yeah, they knocked the
And
camera onto
is
us,
dead
Brenton.
set facing a different direction now.
We are now looking at
Masters
at the 3 over
Masters
here.
3 game. Yeah, we'll get it
Bear
sorted
with us
out.
as we saw the
just had
camera angle out
a
here.
passerby, unfortunately, kick the stand that's been there all night. I'm pretty sure the same bloke's kicked it twice. And we're back on track now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Better than looking at the other game anyway. So well
Driven. Well
half
fielded.
chance.
Out. That's good cricket by Toombul. Really good fielding.
Yeah, we haven't quite got it where we need to. There we go. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's a very good out by Toombul. Good cricket.
Really good out. So we fixed our cameras here, or main camera at the back. It's in the right position now, so it's all good. And we just got the other camera now that's not quite right. But we'll be adjusting that. We're just talking to the film crew. Reese and I talking to the commentary team, the technical team that sits behind us.
Technical support, is as you will.
Statisticians and the technical team sitting behind us tonight. Doing a fantastic job supporting us here on the mic.
As we got Elise Hart coming back on the bowl, bowling a second over within the first 2 pairs. So obviously Toombul have a plan here. And
what about the shoes? What about the shoes, Reece? They match the uniform perfectly.
It's got
fantastic,
it going on, doesn't she? She doesn't mind a few different pairs of shoes. Can't say I can complain. So.
Did talk about somebody in the men's game that had that same problem. Someone with a problem with shoes, but we won't talk about who that was.
We won't go there.
No, we won't go there. Good start there. Half chance for the Tigers.
Looks like she's got a cross seam that one. So
drying the hands off furiously on the back net.
Toombul well on top at this stage. Oh, she's dragged one down leg side.
A little bit wayward there. A little bit wayward. Slightly down leg side. Drying the hands off. Good ploy.
Oh, she's gone for a big one there, and it's been caught.
And it's out.
Good catch by Caitlin Harris.
I just want to know about the service you've been getting here, Reece. You've been food delivered, drinks delivered. And I'm just sitting here on my own and nothing being delivered. What's your secret?
Look, I'd have to say probably...
And is it something I said? Or like...
Did you rub something the wrong way?
Did I say? Maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, back to the cricket. I think I made my point. So very good. Good wicket there from the Tigers, and they're getting right on top now.
They're definitely going backwards now, as we were talking about before. They're bowling really well, and they're fielding really well.
Yeah, really good bowling.
See if Toowoomba can try and get out of this little rut in this pair.
Yeah, a bit of work to do now.
Caitlin missed this one this time.
Just a miss timing with the jump there, and just jumped a little bit early and just
not
got over.
Not enough hang time,
as you will. Not enough hang time, no. Jumped a bit early. I think the timing was out. But well bowled, half chance.
One ball to go in this over.
Last ball, really good over.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's dropped it.
Half chance. Oh! Fielding off the own bowling. What an out.
I mean, she dropped the catch, but she made it up in the field.
Dropped the catch, turn, flick, out by a long way. Did it easily.
Toombul well on top now, aren't they?
Absolutely. Really on top now. Just taking a lot of half chances now. And the bowling's creating a lot of pressure and just creating half chances, and the fielders are just responding and taking those half chances. And that's just phenomenal fielding there off your own bowling. Most bowlers do field well off their own bowling, don't they, Reece?
They try a little bit harder, don't they?
Just seem to get into a very good position, but that was a really good piece of fielding. As you say, dropped the catch and really got on top, and got on top of that mistake, and fixed it very well with a nice run out. So
going to the last over of this pair, they're on -17, total of 0. What are your thoughts, and what are their thoughts, do you think? Do they try and get out of this minus score? They just try and build for the next pair?
There's only one thing to do here, and that's to build. You just got to build. Try and, 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever they can get off this over, just to get a little bit of positive momentum.
Make sure there's no outs.
It does. The score being on 0, chasing 96 with 2 pairs to go, it puts a lot of pressure on the last 2 pairs, but every run they can get here takes a little bit less pressure off those pairs. So
let's go 2 for 2 there.
Try and build and try and get as many as they can. If the next pair comes out and happens to get 30 or maybe 40, then all of a sudden the last pair's in a position where they can actually win the game. So this is a real crucial over here. If they can just keep going forward, get as many runs as they can.
Now, as we've seen, every run counts. Another 2 on the offside there. So
good shot. Well played.
Oh, thank you. 3 balls to go. Couple more 2s and maybe finish up on a total of 10 here. Every run counts in indoor cricket, so...
And in this situation, as you said before, mate, like every run they can get now that just gets them closer to that target, just takes a little bit more pressure off those last 2 pairs.
They always hand in a re-bowl over, getting those extras. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Holly just throwing that one a little bit wide. She knows what she's done wrong, so she'll try and adjust here and get this one on the spot. I don't know if it's dropped another 5 degrees. But
I'd have to agree with you, Brenton. It definitely got a little bit colder. Yeah. Might have to get the beanie out in a minute.
Fantastic weather here in Toowoomba tonight.
Wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
I would, actually. I'd have it a lot warmer than this. I would. I'm not a good exponent of the cold weather.
You'd definitely like to rug up.
Yeah, I'd like to rug up. I'd like a couple more layers. I'm not going to hide from that fact. 2 balls to go. Oh,
Just having a swing now.
Bowled. Well bowled, good length, really.
Third ball to finish off the over, so.
Third ball, last ball. What can they do here? 2 runs for the Dragons would really help them. A wicket for the Tigers would make it very difficult for the Dragons to chase this score. Big delivery here. Third ball. Score must change.
Oh, she's gone down leg side.
Down leg side.
They've run through. Oh, they've got away with that one.
So 2 runs plus a run. That's 3 runs there, and they're going to re-bowl it. So massive bonus there for the Dragons.
See what they got to finish here.
Blake Anderson just saying goodbye there, wishing the ladies luck on his way out. Good shot.
Oh, she's called no.
Oh. Dives back into her ground.
Probably not a bad finish to that pair.
Yeah, look, I think that's okay.
9 off the over.
Yeah, 0. You know, it's 9 more runs that these last pairs don't have to get. This pair comes in and gets 30 or so and gets them around that 40 mark. 40, maybe 50 mark. I mean, it's a tough chance. It's a tough chase from here, no matter what. But
I think now is the time that you got to start chancing your arm a little bit. You don't want to die wondering. So,
but if you have a look at how the last pair for Toombul batted, they didn't really take too many risks. They played quite sensible cricket.
Just turned the strike
put the
over.
bad balls away, and they got their 46 runs quite easily. So the next 2 pairs do that for Toowoomba, and it's game on. So
we've got Eloise and Jasmine to come out third. Big pressure on them to come out and get at least 30 plus and try and set up some more of a finish for the last pair. Gemma to bowl the first over. Bit of off spin.
Really good over. Her first over was a cracker.
It's a good start. That's all they've got to do is just keep turning the strike over.
Yeah, that's it.
Till the ball gets them to 48 realistically, so it's not undoable.
Well, it exactly gets them to 48. Like if I get my abacus out like I did in the first game, 24 balls, 2 runs a ball, that's absolutely 48.
Oh, good turn there, good turn. Every dot is a winner for Toombul, so.
Yeah, puts a little bit more pressure on the Toowoomba batters. Well bowled. Bowled a really good over in her first.
She bowls really well, doesn't she?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chucks up there.
Yeah.
There we go, good chance.
Half chance. Oh, no.
Blaine just not trusting her sweeper there. Probably needed to stick in her position.
Yeah, Blaine just a little bit out of position there. Just you're right, Reece. Just didn't quite trust her sweeper enough. And Kieran Gibbs, the creator of this Indigenous round, just walking past now, and he's just having a little bit of a nod to the.
He looks like he wanted to get on here, but.
We thought he might have jumped on and said a few words, but it looks like he's heading up to the bar to enjoy the end of the ladies' game. But yeah, well done to Kieran for this concept. I'm really glad that he got behind this and made it happen, and everybody that sponsored and got involved. Hip Pocket Workwear for creating the shirts, designed by Elliot, creative, fantastic initiative, and hoping we see more of this in years to come.
And also Cricket Australia getting behind this as well with the live stream.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been spoiled with a lot of live stream cricket, and as I said before, everybody supporting indoor cricket and making the sport what it is, and you know, hopefully we can grow from here. We've had COVID, we're out of that now. We're back to national championships, we're back to live streaming, and a big thanks to Cricket Australia for putting this on and putting the national championships on and having all the live streaming and giving the world the opportunity to view, you know, the best indoor cricket in the world in Australia. So it's fantastic. Might be a bit strong there to our counterparts from overseas, but it's fantastic just to see indoor cricket back.
Caitlin Harris coming to bowl 10th over. First over, I believe, for her tonight. Bit short.
First over. Well negotiated, 2 runs there for the Dragons. She looks a little bit cold, and that just means that I am actually feeling it.
Which you wouldn't think you'd cold nearly into the end of this game, so
Indeed.
Shows you how cold it actually is.
Oh, good shot.
Well played.
Punched into the back court with 2 runs, I think, just before the 3 line. 2 runs scored, but well played.
So building nicely. Keep turning the strike over here and not get any outs.
Absolutely, just keep building.
Build some doubt into Toombul here. Well bowled.
Speed the bat, a little bit fuller.
Well kept and good cricket. Dug in short.
Yeah, easily negotiated.
Dealt with.
Well done to Blaine. Staying there, staying her ground. full-blooded throw there.
Bit of a harsh throw from Tracy, I thought, maybe.
A bit of an apology. Wayne there didn't cop too many bruises from that one.
Oh, I think she wanted to swing that back in a little bit.
Yeah, it started to swing, just didn't keep going. So a little bit of a wider delivery. 2 runs to the total. 21 runs now for the Dragons. So 1 ball and 2 overs to go.
Oh, he's called that inside the line.
That fair. Okay.
Have a look on the replay. I thought that was down leg side, to be honest.
Yeah, looked a little bit wide. Just have a look at that replay.
Might have just crept inside the line there.
Maybe just inside, and he's in the best position to call it. So yeah, good decision.
As you know, it's not an easy job up doing the umpiring there, so you got to respect their decisions, and
yeah, absolutely.
Might not always go your way, but
yeah, not a job everybody wants to do, and a very underappreciated job. So really good game so far from the umpire this evening. I'm pretty sure he'll finish the game the way he started it. So the ball's gone outside.
Ball's gone outside the net, and the fielders are complaining dead ball. It should be re-bowled, but I believe the run was complete. No, he's calling dead ball.
Yeah, he's calling dead ball. The fielders probably.
I thought the run might have been complete.
Yeah, I think the fielders convinced him of that. So yeah, they're going to go back to it. So the first ball.
Stacey Rockcliffe.
The 11th over.
Oh, that's well fielded.
That's a chance.
No.
Oh, just a little bit wayward the throw.
Caitlin's been pretty good up the front there tonight,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Got on that pretty quickly, but service was probably just not on point. So.
Yeah, absolutely, Reece. And fantastic run out she got earlier. And very similar conditions there, just didn't quite get the ball. The radar was a little bit off there, but
that's top bowling by Stacey.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's pretty hard to play those ones. So
really good line, good pace. Ball just jagging back into the batter's legs, and that's a really difficult ball to play. So fantastic bowling, really showing her class here.
Bit short there. She's able to work around the corner for a single.
Yeah, good adjustment from the batter there. She kind of knew that was the line she was going to receive, and sort of stepped inside it a little bit, and it was a little bit short.
Didn't she? Yeah.
Set up for it and played it well just around the corner to get off strike. So well done.
See what adjustment happens here.
Yeah,
oh, he's called that down leg side. Probably the right call.
Just caught the line, I think, yeah, from where I'm sitting, but I am a little bit off the pitch, but it did look like it sort of went over the line, so really good call there.
Well, needed 2 runs for Toowoomba. This pair's going pretty nicely, probably looking at moving on from here to go 25-30, so.
Yeah, exactly. Like they've got the skin covered at the moment.
Oh, half chance.
Half chance.
Both
at
at
the
one
same
end.
Oh, no. Managed to get
good
through.
Call in the end with the fumble, I guess.
Yeah, just the 1 run though, so not too much damage for the Tigers.
Oh, no ball, no ball too high.
Okay, too high, adjudicated to be above the waist, so. Yeah.
Last over for Toombul. Shelley's going to bowl this last over.
All right, so we've got our last over to this pair. Andy Byrne walking past, what an honour. So we've got last over to this pair. 19 runs. They've done a really good job so far. Another 10 runs off this over. It gives them a slight sniff, but they really need to
start pushing on from here, don't they?
No outs this over.
You're right. They probably need at least 10 off this over to even be a chance.
Yeah, just to put that last pair in a position to win. Right now, we're sort of 60-odd runs away. That's a big ask for one pair to hit. Not impossible.
Not impossible, you're right. But Peter Donovan coming in last with her partner. So
I'd like to see this pair sort of get another 5 to 10 runs.
Oh.
Very well bowled. Very well bowled. That's
Shelley's
the area.
executing her line of lengths here so far. So
yeah, Shelley's a good exponent of that off cutter. She showed that in her first over. A really good wicket. Last ball hitting the top of leg stump.
Might sneak one through here. Let's see what happens.
Really good ball. Let's see what she can do here.
Oh,
good shot.
That's well played.
Well bowled. Another 2 runs to the Tigers. To the Dragons. So yeah, well done.
3 balls to go.
Three balls to go.
Ooh.
Well bowled, well negotiated.
Might
That
have
was
been a quicker one,
yeah,
wasn't
I think
it?
so,
Yeah.
yeah. Quicker
Nearly
ball.
snuck through.
Just got enough bat on it. So well done, well bowled and well played.
2 more twos for Toowoomba. Might
So
obviously
far,
help.
I don't want to put the commentator's curse on them, but this pair has done an extremely good job.
What
2
have you
balls
done,
to go.
Brenton? Oh, she's driven that.
Great
chance.
shot, half chance. That's out.
That's really good,
Good
fielding by Blaine.
I'm so sorry.
Commentator's
so
curse,
sorry.
what have you done? I apologise to all the Toowoomba fans.
I'm so sorry. That was a really good shot too, but it's just an exceptional piece of fielding.
Kind of just sprung back out to her, didn't it?
Unbelievable. Just a great shot for 3. And if you have a look at the replay here, just a good shot, bowled full, driven to the 3 net. Blaine gives one hand flick out.
It's good fielding.
What
Last
can you
ball.
do? What can you do?
Driven again.
Another half
Dot
chance.
ball.
No. Well done.
Probably been unlucky that pair to finish on 20, to be honest.
They were. They batted really well. They got themselves into a position, and in a really difficult position as well, coming in after 8 with 0 on the board.
It's a lot of pressure for you to hit 30 plus. So.
It is. And they got to a point where they were 25 with a couple of balls to go, and a really good piece of fielding there from Blaine Gibbs at the back, showing her class. Really good run out and put this last pair in a position where they need quite a few runs. So it's unlikely, but not impossible.
We've got Ella Harvey and Peter Donovan to come out last. Look, they're probably a pretty solid pair, but to 70 might be a bit of a big ask. So,
well, one thing I've learned from indoor cricket after being involved for many, 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 many years is that the game's never over until it's over. So you just never know. You just never know. So anything can happen.
Tracy to come in and bowl the first over.
Anything can happen. All right, first ball, the last pair. Started.
Dug in short, 2 to start.
Good
Be interested
start.
to see the plans of this last pair, whether they start going after it or they just consolidate and. Oh, that's a good shot by Ella.
Good shot, Ella. Another 2 there. What do you think, Reece? This
Got
pair,
a little someone behind me just trying to get his 2 cents in, but a
absolutely.
person called Josh Drever.
Yeah, we'll let him go. So this pair, Reece, what are they going to do? They're going to play the side nets, try and sort of build a score after the first couple of pairs and see where they're at before they start playing big shots, or?
I think so. It's very hard to come out from ball 1 and just start teeing off. So
I mean, when you're chasing 60, do they need to be going the back net straight away? Jeremy Crichton, hello.
I think they do. But at the same time, you don't want to be careless about it. So keep making sure you're ticking the strike over and hitting the bad balls away and getting your 10, 15 off the over and trying to get some pressure back on the fielders and put that doubt into them.
Yeah, I suppose, I guess, to a ball to start with. They can get sort of 20-odd runs off the first couple of overs. You know, we're sort of looking at maybe 40 off the last. So there's going to have to be some big shots here at some point. And maybe they've got a bowler in mind that they're going to target for that. But so far, to a ball. They've gone to a ball so far. If they can do that for the first couple of the first couple of overs, all of a sudden they're kind of in a sniff. Maybe Toombul gets a little bit, clams up a little bit, and anything can happen. So it looked like a wider ball to me.
Probably didn't need to chase that one, did she?
No, I think it might have been called a wide if she didn't get an edge on it there.
Right.
So
10 off the first over. Obviously, it's a good start in any case, but when you're chasing 60, I think now's the time when you've got to start being a little bit more aggressive. And
yeah, so what do we got?
looks like we got Holly Beckton to bowl the 14th over. I think now is when they start trying to go a bit more aggressive.
I've got to do something here, mate.
Lakeside to start.
They'll be looking to, I guess, any wickets to this pair is going to be very detrimental.
Very vital. It probably nearly nails the coffin in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, was that an edge?
Yeah, I think
that was a slight
there.
edge. Very well bowled by Holly.
Yeah, enough of an edge to sort of get past the keeper and not enough of an edge to go to the corner fielder. So dot ball, no damage done.
Dot ball's nearly a wicket for Toombul here, so.
Shorter.
She's gone wide. It's called wide.
Half
chance.
No.
Safe.
Peter got back. Oh, it's called a wide. Okay.
It was called a wide, yes.
Okay.
So they're trying to chase most of these deliveries.
Yeah, I think there's got to be some backnet action happening
reasonably
soon. Otherwise, I don't think Toowoomba are going to be able to get there.
Oh, looks like one piece. That might have been a no ball, not called.
Yeah.
She wanted a piece of that full toss.
If that was called a no ball, I wouldn't have been upset, but I'm kind of not upset that it wasn't. So it was a 50-50. Good call from the umpire. Called it how he saw it. That's all we can ask.
Bit full loss.
Oh, well bowled.
Fielding, yeah, safe.
Really well bowled there in the block hole. Really can't do too much with that.
On ball to go in this 14th over. Peter's got the idea.
Yeah, she knew what she had to do.
She did the hard work there. She got on the full and just didn't capitalise on it. So
looks to the heavens, knows that she had an opportunity there, full toss, and didn't get hold of it. So
probably falling behind a little bit here. They definitely need to start not getting too careless, but definitely being more aggressive, as you could see from Peter on that last ball.
So yeah, really need a big over here. We're well over 50 runs, 52 runs for victory.
Caitlin to bowl the 15th, and I believe Blaine's got the last one. So
yeah, so it's not going
to be easy, is it?
No, absolutely. What can Toowoomba do here? Can they get close? Good start. 2 scored. 2's aren't enough though at the moment.
Definitely not enough.
There's no skin on offer, so realistically, if they're going to play 2s, there's no skin on offer, so they do need some back net, even to get a skin or to get close to the game. So still building.
She's played that well, but again, you're right. 2's aren't enough, but maybe they know more than we do at this point. So
indeed. Well, bowling hasn't been full enough at the moment to go the back net. So
no ball plus 2. That will help.
Okay, that'll help. So there's 4 runs.
Pretty much like a back net, hitting 4.
Yep, absolutely. And no risk.
Couple more of them off this over. Get them to 65. It's a good shot. That's probably well bowled, knowing that you don't want to be too full and let them free their arms.
Yeah, absolutely. Good line there. Just outside leg stump. Makes it really hard to free the arms to have a big swing to the back net. So only shot on offers a down up 2 off the legs there. So good shot, but well bowled.
That's well bowled again.
Has that gone to the keep, to the net? Yep, it's gone to the net.
Last ball in this over.
And the dot ball.
Bit of attitude from the crowd to Brenton there. Dot ball to finish. Probably a little bit, I mean, like you say, never say never, but might be a little bit out of reach going to this last over. 6 balls.
Yeah, look, it's I guess it's bordering on the unlikely now. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible,
as
you're
we've
right.
said, but
especially being a re-bowl over, a couple of wides might creep in.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a couple of no balls plus 7.
A couple of back nets. We haven't seen too many back nets tonight,
no.
So unless Toowoomba's holding a fair bit in reserve and they're going to come out and unleash here, which is pretty much what they're going to have to do to win this game. I mean, even playing for the skin, they're looking at,
they need 18 for the skin.
A fair bit of runs, yeah, exactly.
And they need 30, 40 for the win, so
do you play for the skin? I mean, bowled, that's out.
Out first ball. That's a good start by Blaine.
Yeah, and you can't blame Peter. She's had to try and create something, and they've done well. They've
batted
sort of,
really well.
Yeah,
but
built the score.
Unfortunately, they just had too much to do.
Yeah, 28 off 3 overs. They certainly did a good job, and yeah, Peter had to try and create something there. As we said, there's only one way they're going to either get the skin or get the win, and that was to hit the back net. So she had to come down the track and try and force the issue a little bit. And unfortunately, there inside edge and good out from the Toombul Tigers. There's a leg side.
It's helpful.
So there's 2 runs back and another ball.
Peter shouting something out. I'm not sure. She's having a little bit of cheek up the other end. So
I'm not sure if that's directed at Blaine or
called a fair ball. It's probably going to be a leg side again, but she's chased that one.
Yeah, so 2 runs. 4 balls remaining, so probably need a couple of big back nets here to get Toowoomba anywhere near the score, but Toombul bowling and fielding well.
That's well bowled. Oh, good fielding by Shelley.
Very difficult to hit those.
Pleading to the umpire to give a wicket.
Really good lines, bowling around the wicket, just targeting the legs. Really difficult to get those away. A little bit of work on the ball. Hard to hit those to the back.
3 balls to go. What are we going to see?
Well bowled, Blaine.
Oh,
it's a partner. And
she's got her partner pretty good there.
Yeah,
she got a piece of that.
And Ella's all right. She seems to be okay. Whatever is what I'm hearing from
Tough
Ella.
young girl by the looks of it.
Yeah, is that it? Is that all you've got? Something like that?
Hit it harder, Peter, she says.
Yeah, so well done. Well done from Ella. Copped it well. She's okay. Everyone asking if she's okay, and she's okay. Game being played in fantastic spirit. And a big shot, and it's out. They're a little bit disappointed. It was there to hit, but she didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat.
Had to have a crack. I think they needed 2 sevens, and even that wasn't going to be enough. So,
no, well played by the Tigers. They've really done well. The last pair for the Tigers really being the difference. Really, when you look at it, they came out and really took the game by the scruff of the neck, and then to back it up with the ball, first pair for the Dragons came out and did a really good job hitting their 17. But yeah, the Tigers really put the screws on that second pair, and I think that was probably the difference in the game. That really sort of turned the game in the Tigers' favour, didn't it?
I think you're right. That last pair obviously changes the momentum of the whole game. So coming in, what were they on, 40 odd, 50 odd, and then coming out and hitting 46, it just puts runs on the board for the Toowoomba to chase. So
yeah, absolutely.
90,
really good game. And
96 up here is pretty hard to chase. So
yeah, absolutely. I think, as we said, that 80 mark was always going to be difficult to chase, and it was a bit 50-50 after 3 pairs for the Tigers. And then the last pair comes out, bats so well, really just batted sensibly, took the opportunities when they came, hit 46 runs and really put the Tigers in a commanding position.
And you're right, they didn't really take too many risks to hit that 46. They just turned the strike over, hit their 2s, hit the bad balls, and came out on 46. So
yeah, absolutely. And then the Dragons came out and gave it a really good crack. First pair come out, hit 17, and that second pair, unfortunately, the Tigers really put the screws on them, kept them to a negative, and then yeah, made it really difficult for the last 2 pairs for the Dragons to come out and get the runs. So fantastic game of indoor cricket, fantastic game, fantastic concept for the Indigenous round, and hopefully we see a lot more of that. And Reece, I think we're probably going to say goodbye now. I don't know whether we've got too much else to commentate on. So, mate, thank you very much for joining the commentary.
My pleasure, mate. My pleasure.
Apologies to all the people out there that had to listen to Reece and I for that game. I don't have a lot of knowledge, unfortunately, on the ladies' game, but we certainly enjoyed the game, and I think it was a good spectacle. And thank you very much to everybody that joined. And
thank you for Cricket Australia and everyone making sure this event happened tonight. So, and all the sponsors and Indigenous round. So.
Indeed. So Sportscast for bringing the live stream to everybody around the country. It's been fantastic getting all the live streaming of indoor cricket. Couldn't thank them enough for doing that. And I guess what we'll do now, Reece, is probably just sign off and say thank you to everybody for joining. And
thank you for listening.
Thank you for joining. Thanks to everybody for joining and listening. And from Action Indoor Sports Toowoomba, we're going to go up and sit by the fire and thaw out a little bit.
I hope everyone at home enjoyed their night.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining, and good night.
Good night.